All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me for one more edition of Kwesi Bowl TV. I got my main man, actually my brother from another mother. I call him the fat one. I don't know who or whoever's going to call him, but I'm the only one who's allowed to call him the fat one. All right. So, hey, fatness, please. Fat. And welcome to Kwesi Bowl. How's it going out there, man?
I am good, my brother.
Good.
I am good. Yes,
yeah, good to see you. It's been a long time. This damn COVID.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And all this video stuff is weird for me, but we go because I don't do pictures and stuff.
Oh, welcome.
Cheers to you, my brother. I'm very
cheers.
happy
Good
for
to
your
see you. I would have
channel.
joined you. Yes. I needed some more water for the throat. But hey, today we, by the way, guys, subscribe, share, like, notification bell. Now, as you can see, the man is wearing the same team as myself. That's all.
But I am that being said, I am a Ronaldo fan. I like
see that is the foolishness where I don't like. I'm gonna have to edit that part out.
Nothing you're doing. That must go in there.
Today we had a game. Leeds United. We played them at we played them away. I forgot the name of the team.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. We were happy with Elliot right now. So apologies for that. But hey, what do you think about the game today?
I thought Leeds were just at the beginning. They were just in a pest.
Yeah.
They were just everywhere.
Yeah.
But you just have to wait them out and then score the first goal and then they're done.
Right.
So and that's exactly what happened. They scored, but that goal was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Even though the entire setup on how that Matisse guy just waited because Salah went offside, and then he waited, like he passed it to Arnold, and then that was good for my fantasy points too.
But I watched the game. I did a preview on it Thursday, and I knew how Leeds gonna play. We all know how Leeds gonna play. They always, they will attack. They are pesty. They don't give you. They're fit. This is one of the most fittest team out there. And their coach Bielsa, he plays only one way. He only has one way of playing, and that's to attack. And they open up. And I was praying. I said, please let them open up. And that's exactly what they did.
But the defense, they almost looked like they were playing man to man.
Right, that's true. That is true.
Which is for soccer, it's
weird. It's very weird. Especially
their junior or whatever that guy was, he was riding Salah the entire game.
I had him on a chokehold.
Yep, the entire. But that being said, this year it looks like the entire league is allowing they're making it. It appears to be they're more physical than.
Yes, I was going to touch on that. Because when we played Burnley, Club did say it's okay to make it physical, but you can't have WWF or WWE like that. It's fun. We like it that way when it's a little bit physical. We don't want that little touch you and then they flop all over the place.
They were sometimes blind, coming from behind it, moving them out of their shoulder.
Right.
There was a play where Mane was like just almost looks like on camera. It looks like it was like just tackled. But I like it.
I like the physicality, but personally, I think they need to be careful and draw a line. Don't just let it fly out. See Elliot today.
But he did, which he did in this game, and that ref sucks.
Right, I agree.
He should be a fourth ref, which is where he belongs. The jacket.
That's true. But anyway, the lineup was Allison, Trent, Matip, VVD, Robertson, Elliot, Fabinho, Thiago, Salah, Jota, and Mane.
Yeah.
Now, with me, I was my prediction was that it was going to be Thiago and Ox joining Fabinho if FIFA allowed them to play. Remember, during the week, there was a fight between the clubs and Brazil because Liverpool did not, most of them did not allow the players to go back home because of the virus. So they literally just got a go ahead Friday night. So
I didn't even know.
Yeah, so I thought Henderson was going to play the 6, but I said if they allow them to do it, then Fabinho was going to play the 6. But I was a little bit surprised that I mean, he's having so much faith in this kid, which this kid is special. So I can see why. But did you have any surprises with the lineup, how he came out?
No, it looks like he's letting Elliot, well, he was letting Elliot start quite a bit, which maybe he sells Firmino, in a little bit, but I don't know, not really. I'm a huge fan of Ox, but he seems out of place when he put him in. Every game he puts him in, he just seems like he's lost.
Today he was lost. Oh man, we're gonna touch on Ox a little bit.
So I agree with you. A little lost. He seems, who's finding his place though is like last year was looking lost, and now he's not. Is Thiago, because I thought Thiago this shit. He had a really good game because he could have scored that goal where he gave to Mane. He could have scored that.
Yeah,
and he is like, I think he's like how Firmino was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Nothing about himself, always wants to give to other people.
Right, correct. And I mean, I had to go back and watch the game again, right? Because when you watch second half, you think that Thiago did not have a good game. Because second half he was misplaces a few passes, like the one that he missed, and then Brentford had to kick the ball over Alisson.
Yeah.
But when you go back and you watch the game again, and you be like, "Whoa, this guy was bossing the whole midfield."
Correct.
Like
it was like by himself.
By himself.
Yes.
So
even to be honest, Elliot wasn't all that, because in the previous game you could see Elliot was like he was the focal point.
Right.
But in this game, it looked like it was all Thiago. But I think the most underrated person, well, maybe not really underrated, is Trent.
Dog. Okay. I was gonna say my next question. Let's segue to the next question. What was your, who was like the outstanding performance? Because to me, by far. I mean, by far. You're gonna make me change my man of the match after this. No, let's keep going.
By far. If he picks up his defense, because I think he gets beat almost every one-on-one. Right. You watch it, almost every one-on-one he gets beat. He is not fast. He's quick, but he is not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think he's fast. But on football IQ, through the chart. Pass placement, he's almost like Pogba. Pogba is like
same as Pogba.
He's like a very, very, very alert and fast version of Pogba. But if he can, and younger, right? So he's
20, 21, 22?
21 or 20, yeah.
So he has more time to go.
Correct. So I think his pass placement will be good. His IQ is something else. He'll end up being a really good leader, because you could see him sometimes on the pitch getting
upset. Like he's talking to people.
Yes. From that part, I think it's just, but overall, his attitude, I think he's really, really good for the game.
Yes.
He's really good for, just the whole, he's off the
because I was gonna say, a lot of people always, you mentioned that he get beat a lot, like defensively, especially one-on-one. But the funny thing is
just one-on-one.
Yeah, but the funny thing is when you look at his stats last year, where everybody was going hard on him, saying he's only good going forward. He had the best defensive stats than any defender in the entire league.
Because of volume too. But remember, when they were doing that, Fabinho was on his side.
Yes. And Henderson was also injured too. So
but Fabinho plays any position.
Fab is something else.
Yeah. So he is there. But now I think another good one that had a really good, very quiet is Matip. Because he's so big and he's ugly to watch.
Matip?
For me, he's just...
Matip is a beast. People
No. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think if you had to give defense one, because Van Dijk, you still can tell he's hesitant.
Yeah. Still 9 months out.
He's not there yet. It's good for him because it looks like they're not trying him.
Well,
weird to me.
I mean, last year last week not last week, but the last match against Chelsea, the whole media made it about Lukaku versus Van Dijk, and he's gonna kill Van Dijk, and Van Dijk, the guy is still inside Van Dijk's pocket. So I was like, okay, this guy is still the best defender in the world. You cannot.
Correct. But I thought they would have tried him a lot more, but they didn't.
They're scared.
Like passing one.
A lot of teams know that it's be a waste of time, so that's why a lot of times they go on our right side, because you come on the left, it's going to be a waste of time.
So if you notice from the Leeds game, they were all coming at him straight.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And you could tell because both Matip and Van Dijk, when they were doing, the crisscross defense, that one goes there, this one comes to back him up. If the Thiago and Fabinho don't drop to cover, like almost get in the 18-yard box, they're gonna get if they team like City would be a problem.
No, I mean that's always been on our Achilles heel is we press so high, so the center backs are all the way up top.
Well, but no. I'm not even saying from the press point of view. I'm talking from the fact that because I don't even know what shape they play. It's called, but like it looks like there's just two defenders.
Yes, because
I know it's four, because it looks like they're up and they're down. But these ones, since they're pressing up, you just gotta say it as two.
Two, right?
Because especially with teams that can counter, just like Liverpool can.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's what every team has always said.
That being said, it's super difficult to do while you're being pressed the entire game.
And that's what Liverpool does. We suffocate teams. We suffocate teams. And the thing is, Klopp. Now, okay, before we move on to the next segue, right? The first goal. This is the way the goal started, right? This is the reason why last year we were struggling. Look, okay, I'm gonna talk about this game, and then I think it was against Norwich. We were passing. All of a sudden, their whole team started pressing us. Van Dijk takes the ball and switching from his left side of the center back all the way to where Salah was. Right.
That's right. Yeah.
And this game, Matip gets the ball and runs straight from defense midfield all the way to the 18 box and start the game.
But don't forget, the entire time they were passing around on the left side with Thiago.
Right.
And they were setting it up. And the entire Leeds, because Leeds bite, for lack of better words, they were all attacking the left.
Right, that's true.
So when Thiago found Matip, he was like, I gotta run.
Let's keep going.
Like
and that's why it was killing us last year, because last year we didn't have those type of defenders, so it affected the way we played. And this year we haven't. So now, if you're gonna attack us, do it at your own peril. But let's talk about the injury, man. I feel this kid is special. I feel so bad for him. At first, I thought it was like, oh, okay, it's a tackle that everybody do quite often.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was malice, but what do you think?
It's not a red card.
You don't think it's a red card?
No, unless now there's a new rule that says you wait for the like what happened, and then give a red card.
That's why he gave a red card.
Yeah, but if she took the ball and it looks like his foot got stuck in the grass, which you can tell on the second half as the coverage started, they were watering the grass. Right. So you slide your like toe digs in, the guy's weight is on it, so it's easy to do. But the guy wasn't even gonna give him a card. Shit, he didn't even call.
He didn't call a foul.
That's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Because it was such a clean tackle.
Yeah.
But Salah saw it. You saw him go nuts.
I think it's because he saw the foul, he saw the injury, and then he's like, okay, well, there's a rule that says if you endanger the player, it's a record. Which injury,
but he didn't.
He at the time he didn't.
Yes.
But the injury, because if you remember, a couple minutes later, Mane also got tackled the same way.
Correct.
And they didn't call it. The ball just kept going
because he didn't get stuck. His foot didn't get stuck.
Yeah. So
and they took the ball first, which even this guy did. So I mean, I don't know if it's a legit red card, but if that's the rule, well, I guess that's
the rule. I mean,
if that was the case, man, I wouldn't have been able to play a single college game.
Well, these days, they the rules have they quote unquote protect the players a little more.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I understand you paying somebody 18, 19, 20 up to 30 million pounds.
Yeah, pounds, and then you don't want him to get injured. But yeah, I'm glad that they say it's a dislocation. But the thing that I'm concerned is he doesn't hope. They said they're gonna do a surgery. They pump it back in, but they're gonna do a surgery. But I'm hoping he didn't tear his Achilles. Yeah, that's the only part that I'm worried about. If that part is solid, then he'll be back in about 2-3 months.
But he's a baby.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be fine. This is where you're gonna know if he has it or not.
That's true.
Mentally, to come back and run, it's a bit.
Yeah.
But
you know, they got the signs.
Shit, they brought Van Dyke. They brought all these people
back. Yeah.
Stronger. Yeah. So I think from that point.
Yeah, I got you. Now let's do a little the ratings. So I will mention the play. I'll tell you what my rating is and the reason why I gave him, and then I want to hear your side. So we start with the subs. My rule is if the sub that didn't play 30 minutes, there's no need for giving him.
Say that again.
If we had some substitutions, right?
Yes.
If the substitute didn't get like 25 minutes, there's no need for you to give him a rating. Unless maybe they come in and then they kill it. So
score.
But the only sub that I'm going to give rating today is Henderson because he came in for over 30 minutes because he was supposed to come in for Elliot and then Elliot got injured. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So now Allison, I gave Allison an 8, right? Because
out of 10?
Out of 10. He was commanding the box. That big save, the ball that what's his name? Was it Thiago? Yeah, Thiago messing up in the midfield and Benford getting the ball and kicking the ball. He had to like literally back power all the way.
That should have been a goal. Yeah,
that should have been a goal, and he made that save. And I don't think he was really bothered with what Leeds were doing. They had a great chance in the first half, saved it comfortably, and any ball that came in his box, I thought he bossed it. So I gave him an 8. What do you think?
10.
You give him a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, he had a clean sheet. How else can you rank him? He had a clean sheet. He didn't have any save worth being lucky. He saved Van Dyke once, where Van Dyke was trying to pass it back to him, but really didn't pass it back. So, I mean, that's his job. He did his job to the perfection. No one scored on him. No one even came close twice, and none of it was his fault. So from that point, that's his entire job is to keep the ball from going in. So if you do that, that's it.
All right, I get you.
You can't rate how you did you can't say keep me safe, and then when I brought you safe, be like, how did I do? I kept your ass safe.
But the thing is, honestly, our defense was so good. Yes, we allow teams to create chances. But I don't get worried when teams are coming, are peppering us because I know
that's the thing. That's the thing, though. The reason the defense is that good could be said because of the way the goalie is good. Because you have to add the goalie just as a goalie and as a defensive player. Because he's good with his foot too.
Yes. Okay, so Trent, I gave Trent an 8. Man, he was comfortable. He was making the overlaps were sick. I mean, he made the assist. He's getting back to he's the world best right back in the world. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. This kid,
who else could be better?
Who else can play like he's playing right now? I don't care if you're talking about defense.
I mean, who?
No. Who? Exactly.
No, but who? No,
I don't know.
I don't think there's nobody at his position right now that you can say that's a threat. Like Walker is good, but he can't pass us.
He can't pass the ball for nothing.
Now, if Trent was as fast as Walker, dead. Shit, Trent would be like a $30 million player.
30? This guy right now is Liverpool was selling for 120. You can afford Trent.
What I'm saying though, if he's as fast as Walker,
he'll be 200.
Yeah. So he can demand.
Yeah. So him, I give him an 8. Matip, I thought Matip was secure. He moved well with the ball, like the first, how he created the, I was talking to T was like, I didn't even know Matip could do that. I'm like, dude, what you did? Matip has always been comfortable with the ball.
Injured.
He gets injured so easily. Injured. He's very lanky, but he's a very, the thing is also, people underrate him. He is I can say that top 5 best center backs in the league, he's in there.
Correct. If he's healthy, well,
when he's healthy.
If he stays healthy, you'll see. Because he can, his head is also good.
Right. Okay, VVD, I give him an 8. I mean, what can you say about VVD? And the guy was dominant.
Who did you give a 10 to?
Nobody's perfect in any game. Everybody makes mistakes. VVD, I give him an 8 because VVD, and he's not even at his best yet. This guy is still 9 months off. He's just still coming up, So we haven't got VVD yet. This is just a regular VVD. Robinson, I gave him a 7. I didn't think that
6. He looks tired.
Well, he hasn't played, he got injured preseason. He went to the international break. He looked tired. And I'm surprised Klopp didn't bring Tsimikas in. But you give him a 6? Yeah.
I mean, I'm comparing it only to himself too.
And to me, he's the best left back in the world. So in his hand,
he could have created a lot more chances. If he was free. It's almost like he couldn't kick the ball past the half.
True, I saw that. The reason why I gave him a 7 is because he did way better than last against Chelsea. Chelsea, he was all over the place. The guy could not touch the ball. He couldn't even pass. But move on to Elliot. Elliot, I give him a 7. He was playing well.
Yes.
And that injury came in. The boy, 18-year-old kid asking for the ball, telling grown men, give me the ball. So he was doing well, but he has a lot to learn. But in his standard, I gave him a 7. When Henderson came in, he didn't affect the game that much. So
mentally he did.
Mentally he did, because he brings different energy, right? But
no, like for everybody else.
Oh, for everybody else, yeah.
For Liverpool, because when he comes in, everybody all of a sudden they play calmer,
right?
Because I don't think he's as fast as
everybody else. No, yeah.
But, him and Milner are. Milner, I don't know how he has a spot.
Dude, this guy is fake. He runs. He runs. Yeah, I don't know why that
guy. But he's not fast.
No, he's not. I mean, at this age, that guy can't run. So Fabinho, I gave him an 8. Like I said, we missed Fabinho because this guy dominates the midfield. I mean, to me, he's the best CDM.
He is the closest thing to an African player that we know of. Because he always gets a card.
I mean,
he's always ready.
He knows when to disrupt the play before it starts.
Correct. And he always is ready to complain.
Yes.
What I do.
And he's the reason why, somebody like VVD and Matip are always secure, because he's right in front of him. And he's also kind of like a center back himself. So they are always kind of like secured.
And I don't think he can, he's not scared to commit a foul.
No, he's not.
A goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which is rare.
And he scored today, so I gave him an 8.
Yes.
Thiago, you may have to challenge me on that. I gave him a 7 because second half I thought he'd drop off. And it could be because he also hasn't played consistent football for a long time. He came from Euro late.
I think I'll agree with that.
You agree with that?
But I just say I know he's gotten the play. I think he's the kind of player that he needs to start. I don't think he's a good bench. I mean, he's obviously
coming off the bench. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I think he should start. And obviously, he's so skilled. He can do anything. He's told. He just needs
game time.
Rep. Yeah. And I don't think you can start him off the bench all the time.
No, you can't. You need that kind of player. Who else? Salah. I gave Salah an 8. Salah did.
Salah wasn't as selfish this game. So
he has changed this year. He's more, I call him the community Salah. He's passing the ball. He's smiling. I mean, homeboy had him on chokehold.
Because he's trying to get, he's trying to get his money. But,
the $500K a week. That's what they claim.
I think whatever, he should claim whatever he wants.
Yeah,
he's allowed to negotiate for whatever. No one should judge him for that. If he thinks he can get it, let him. If they say, you know what, we can't give you 500, we'll give you 450. Well, okay, he's right for saying 500.
Yeah.
But with him, today he wasn't unselfish.
No.
Mane took that position today.
No, Mane. We will get to Mane. But
the boy was the biggest kind of selfishness ever today.
This is the first year Mane. Jota, I gave Jota a 7.
He looked lost a little.
Jota is I think they're changing the style he plays, because Jota is a direct type of player. He's not like Bobby. Bobby thinks about the other two first before himself, right? So Jota has to try to help the other team, but he's a predator. He wants to score the goal. He doesn't want to be out here passing.
But what making me say a 7 with whatever your number was?
Yeah, I gave him a 7.
When Trent crossed that ball to him,
and he fell asleep.
I think at any other time he would have slid.
Scored. Yeah.
And he whether he missed the ball or scores, no one knows. Yeah. But he would have slid. Yeah. But this time around, he hit it, and he's like, "Oh, come on to Trent." And I mean, I'm sure Trent didn't see it, or if he saw it, he would have told him, "Oh, fuck off." But I couldn't understand, like, what are you doing?
Right.
He didn't slide, and that could be early in the game, whatever. But you're a professional, so you should really try to score every single goal.
And that's the thing.
As a team like that,
that pass was beautiful too.
Yes. All you need to do is score the first goal, then that would have been a problem. Yeah. So he looked, lost is a bad word. He looked lackadaisy.
That's true.
And then he picked it up.
He picked it up, and you could tell he's becoming more like Bobby, where he's dropping all the way back, getting the ball and helping out the
have to.
Yeah.
For Klopp's play, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Mane, your boy. Today, this is the thing with Mane.
Why? What was he trying to score?
I gave him a 7, right? I gave him a 7 because of the goal. It would have been a 6. But let's look at it this way: devil's advocate here. All the goals that he tried to score, it was good. It was on target. It was the defenders and the goalies who basically throw their life in front of the ball to save those kind of goals. The one that everybody said he should have scored, if you watch it again, the pass came behind him. So he had to stretch his leg, and when you stretch your leg, the ball is going to go up.
That was obvious.
Obvious, yeah. But the thing that I liked about him today was he did not give up. He was running, he was trying, he kept going and going and going. We need that because Mane is playing at that level.
That's my point, though.
Yeah.
That's my point. It was almost like he was trying, like he got mad that Salah was going to get 100 and he wasn't, or something. I don't know. But
because he has 90, he has 99 now.
I know. So I'm like, but what the hell? He so there was a ball that he hit where I want to say it's the first half. No, second.
Second half when he had the chance and he dribbled, instead of passing, he dribbled back and then he shot it.
Correct. And Chamberlain was like,
"What are you doing? I'm right here." Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. I mean. Yeah,
so that should have been Chamberlain.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I mean. That's the kind of stuff Salah used to do.
Yes.
Because Salah, instead of passing and almost guaranteeing a sure goal, he will take it himself. And he had a high percentage of making it.
Yeah.
But if you had passed it, it was almost a sure goal.
Right.
With him, you're taking a 50-50 chance or whatever.
But Salah is doing good this year. So man of the match, I have Salah. You have Trent. I mean, you could change my mind with Trent because Trent busted today, and he's been consistent.
I'll tell you why are you giving it to Salah? What did he do?
I'll give it to Salah because Salah has been consistent. The 100 goal that he scored is special. And if you look at
if he missed it, although it was very clever to be there, because he crossed it, started it. Mm-hmm. But Mane was right there sliding, waiting for it to.
But Mane was offside.
No. True, but he was there.
Right.
What I'm saying was somebody was there to slide in, whatever. But
he did defensive work today.
He did.
He did a lot of defense.
Right.
Remember when Trent lost the ball and he fell?
Yes.
He ran all the way back to him. That's what I'm giving him. So today he played well. That goal, of course, is special, so I added to it.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, when you said Trent, my mind started to be like, God, he got me.
So what I would say, if you're rating it just this game, not as a whole this season or as a whole career, just this game, then it's Trent.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, just this game. Yeah. And that's how you should be rating it, because what they did last week shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't care if you had your 100th goal or not. You know?
This guy is ruthless.
You should be. That's your damn job.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I said Salah, he said Trent. We want to see what you guys think, who the man of the match is. Put it down in the comment. And, you know, Trent or Salah, to me, I've given them both 8. So any of them is cool with me. But hey, before we get out of here.
Since he doesn't care, let's just vote for Trent. Then.
But before we get out of here, right, let's do the quick run through with the other matches that went over the weekend. There were some good games over the weekend, like of course the return of Ronaldo to Old Trafford. I don't give a what about Ronaldo, but Ronaldo do what Ronaldo does.
Well, why would you hate on him? What did he do?
He's a Man U. What do I care about him?
Dude, you can't be hating on greatness because he's not playing for your team.
When he retires, I will respect his greatness. But the fact that he's playing and he came back to Man U, I didn't like him when he was Man U, and then he comes back and wears Man U jersey.
Dude, that game, it was like it was inevitable he was gonna score. It was just like they were.
And he's made for those type of things.
Yeah. And to me, that I mean, as you know, if someone can handle that kind of pressure, well, literally everybody in history has choked.
Sure. Yep.
Like just in soccer terms, with maybe exception of Maldini. Just everyone has choked, including No, he choked too, didn't he?
Yeah, he choked a couple of times.
He choked. Yeah, I remember a couple of penalties. No, I'm not saying Ronaldo hasn't missed.
No, he missed quite a bit.
I'm saying though, when the pressure and everything is on him,
he loves
no one comes up saying, I want it.
He's clutch.
And to me, you just,
he's great. He's great. You got to give it to him. But today, yesterday, the game, they played Newcastle. So it wasn't like a top team, but they played well. But this is what I'm going to say.
The first goal was good, though.
The first goal was good. That tells you who he is. That is actually him. He'll punish you if you do that. But this is what I'm going to say. My new fans, your team is not balanced. I'm sorry. Yes, you beat Newcastle, but the team is not balanced. Because
in terms of
like the whole, maybe it's because the coach. I don't trust the coach. So I want him to stay there forever. But I don't think the team is balanced enough right now because they're missing a defensive midfield, a world-class defensive midfield. If they could get somebody like that, then things will settle down because this is just the first game. When everybody figures them out, it's going to be different. But the cool thing is they got 1 or 2 players who could come in and do some damage. But this is going to be this is a great time to watch EPL. You know what I mean? So
to be honest, when Rashford gets all his things done and comes back, I think that would be very interesting to see him play with Ronaldo because Rashford is not selfish.
No.
He's not scared. And even though he respects Ronaldo or whoever, I don't think he has the eye effect. If you saw that Greenwood or Greenland or whatever that dude's name is, he's trying to take some shots just because it was because of Ronaldo.
No, Greenwood, this is the thing with Greenwood, right? Greenwood is played that way because of Sancho. They call Greenwood was supposed to be the generation talent. I'm a generation talent, and then you bring another superstar in. Ronaldo, Ferguson kicked out, what's that guy's name? Guy from Netherlands. Ruud van Nistelrooy. He kicked Ruud van Nistelrooy and Beckham out of Manchester United so that the team will be built around Ronaldo.
Well, no.
And he delivered. But but those kids, they are lucky to have Ronaldo around Rashford, and I believe Rashford needs more learning because his final third is horrible.
If you are anybody and you're complaining that Ronaldo came to play with you,
you are useless.
And you're a soccer player, come on.
You are useless. I mean, even me who was a hater, even me who was Ibra, the same thing with Ibra when he came in. He tried to help Lukaku, but Lukaku didn't get it. So let's move on to Arsenal. Arsenal won yesterday, which is amazing. Dude, watching the game, right? Number 19 and number 20. It felt like number 19 and number 20. They both were useless. And Arsenal was supposed to be the big club of London, and you played small old Norwich, who just got promoted, and you could barely beat them, but they won. So hey, that helps.
I would say that it takes time for people to get down a system, especially when you're running. No, who?
Arteta.
Arsenal?
Yeah, Arteta.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I want you to call all your Arsenal fans and mention the name Arteta and see what they tell you.
No, because they don't, because they're not seeing his system. I think he needs time to develop.
He's been there 18 months.
How many?
18 months.
Dude, you have to give him at least 3 to 4 years to get.
These days they don't. These days they can't even give you. They give you 10 games.
Well, then by that measurement, he sucks.
Dude, they were they were 20th, right?
I would say, I think of it, if I owned Arsenal, the team Arsenal, I'll just tell the fans, hey, chill the fuck up.
Yeah, they tried that.
He's gonna. I know it's gonna take him 2 to 3 years to get it. But if you don't give him the player, I know, I understand. If you don't give him the players he wants, he's not gonna get his system. He just won't survive.
But the thing is, they don't have the front office to even do that. That's the problem.
Correct.
They don't have the people to do it. If they got Kroenke out here spending $5 billion in that stadium in Inglewood.
Well, because that's where the money is. Gambling.
Guess where he takes the money from Arsenal to there.
That's right. But I would say, don't forget, that's the same guy that owns Meadowwood, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
He owns Meadowwood, the Rams.
Whitecaps. He owns a few things. Then
he owns that. Yeah,
he
Walmart.
Yep.
His wife is a
wife was Walmart.
So she's like one of the Walmart daughters or like granddaughter. But that's where the money is. I would say Arsenal. I don't know. I don't want to hate on Arsenal. I mean, they have I would say they have an ugly uniform, but because we love us Hapu, so we don't want to like detriment him.
Hapu still think Wenger is the coach, so he's stuck.
That's okay though.
The boy is stuck.
But you can't delete history. So I mean, you can try.
They used to tell that to Liverpool fans the whole time. They were like,
you can't. But imagine, so I think they got it. What was more of a shock was the Spurs game. I didn't watch it. I just turned on the score and I was like, "Huh? They what?"
They lost 2-0. I have Kane. I'm selling Kane. Oh, 3. The kid, Eduardo from Celtics. First touch, go.
Yeah. I think Kane is done.
He should have left.
Like he needs to. Yes.
He should have left. He should have, and he's an idiot for trusting leaving for. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I think he got screwed. Son, culturally they're not rude, so he's probably screwed.
He signed a new contract with them.
That's what I mean, because he's screwed. He's staying there, and they'll probably start building the team around him.
They should have built it around him.
Correct, because he's gonna start instead of looking at Kane.
He cost me a lot of points on my fantasy league, man. I know. Chelsea winning. Hey, Lukaku scored his first goal at Stamford Bridge. He's big.
Yes.
And I think he scored a brace. He has 2 goals. Chelsea, I'll give Chelsea respect. They are the European defending champions and they're solid.
They're going to be a problem.
They're going to be a problem. I'll give them that. They're going to be a problem, especially getting Lukaku back. City won 1 goal. And this is the problem with City. Personally, I don't think they needed Grealish, right? The money they spent on Grealish, they could have used that one and add an extra 20 or 30 to go get Kane. Kane is the one they need.
To score.
To score. That's what they need.
He can't. he can't last though with Pep's system.
But Pep will just tell him, stand out there. You don't need to be running around anymore.
Yeah, maybe Pep can design one
for him. Yes, specifically because Ken is a predator. He will score. The guy knows how to score. You know.
But remember, for City, it's like almost an art. You have to draw a bunch of lines before you win the ball. So what's Kane gonna do the whole entire time? Like, I'm here. You know. So what is he gonna do? But I think he needs to. He just looks slow.
He looks very slow.
Slow, yeah.
Yeah, he's slow. He's not fast. Kane is not that fast.
Yeah.
But
no, but it looks like there's no want.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
like someone else clocked out.
Yeah. But City is not playing. They don't look like they're playing well. I mean, who did they beat? They play a pretty tough team, Leicester. So you could tell it was a pretty tough match. I didn't watch that game, but it was a one goal.
But I think City is will always almost win kind of deal.
Hey, they have Pep.
How good they're gonna do. It's almost like,
right.
How's our momentum?
I agree.
If they get any kind of momentum though, you're done.
Before we get out of here, Liverpool's been strangely underrated. Like everybody's gonna win the league except Liverpool. We still have the same team that won almost. I mean, okay. During the summer, the fandom lost their edge because we didn't buy anybody except Konate, right? Everybody was like, we need one more, we need at least two more. But knowing Klopp is a stubborn coach. He believes in himself. He can say, I can get Henok and turn him into a superstar, right?
He's right.
And he has shown it.
Yes.
The last time I got mad because we didn't buy anybody was when we won the Champions League, because I said, you are the place of power. You need to go buy more. He didn't buy nobody. I lost my edge for the whole summer. The guy went in 25 games straight, winning streak.
Yeah.
So after that, I raised my hands and said, I'm never going to doubt that coach. The man is a genius. To me, he's the best coach there is right now, right? If them two, I mean, they have given EPL the best 5 years for a long since Mourinho and Ferguson. But I think people are underestimating Liverpool, which I love, because we have that underdog mentality. But the league there's 4 teams that could literally win the league.
Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, and who's your fourth?
United.
Nah, no.
I agree they won't, but I said they could.
Nah.
They're gonna fall off. They're gonna run out of steam.
No.
But Chelsea is the problem between City. Chelsea is the problem.
Does City and Chelsea play against each other?
In a couple of weeks. I think it's sometime in the middle of November.
Yeah, when that game happens and they're both everyone is healthy for them, regardless of the record.
Yeah.
Well, not really regardless of the record. If the record is still up there, top 6, that will probably be a good thing to watch.
Right.
And if Liverpool is all healthy, then those 3 games would be a really good thing to watch. Because I think Manchester United is almost like, which way do they get lucky?
They get lucky.
I'm gonna forward this thing to my cousin when we're dead, because I just wanted to hear that part. They just need to be super lucky to win.
And that's why I told people, I said, Ole is not, Ronaldo is gonna make you excited. He's gonna score a lot of goals. Eventually, they're gonna get figured out. Like I said, they are not balanced.
Their defense is.
Yeah, they have Varane, but Varane is very mistake prone. So is Maguire. So
I don't know what they see in Maguire.
I don't know, man. They think that he's the next
guy's
man.
So sluggish. Yeah.
But anyway, guys. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something, but I just found out this is a kid-friendly show.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Fatwan, thank you so much for joining me this time. I'm going to be seeing you quite a bit. Why don't you tell the people what you want to promote, or if they could find you somewhere?
just be peaceful and love each other.
Thank you so well. Hey guys, thank you so much. Share, please, subscribe. We're trying to get to that 100 and then move up, you know, get our names out there. I'll be back on Tuesday with the LFC vibes. You know, Champions League is coming up. We played AC Milan on Wednesday. That's 2 European powerhouse. So it's going to be fire. So guys, thank you so much. Fat One, Archie, Quincy Bowl TV. Peace.